Lemon Demon Spirit Phone is one of my favorite albums of all time. I say one of because View Monster exists, but Spirit Phone is up there. Spirit Phone's got 14 tracks and 13 bonus tracks, and in comparison to others, 27 tracks is kinda a lot. I mean, it's like an hour and 40 minutes. All of the songs on Spirit Phone are good, but some of them are better than others. So I'm gonna rank them. To be clear, I love all the songs on Spirit Phone. I even bought the vinyl version. All of them are good, so if I put your favorite song in Z tier, just know I don't hate it. Also, my opinions on these songs change constantly already. Let's go. Lifetime Achievement Award is about some spooky scientists who revive dead musicians straight into new contracts for money, and as an opening track, it's pretty good. It's got a nice opening with some cool synths, and the whole song is a good expectation setter for the album. A tier. Touch Tone Telephone is a nice little song about a conspiracy theorist with social anxiety. It's got nice strings, a good beat, some really good vocals. The lyrics are good, but the ending stretches out like way too much. Like, I get you gotta transition between songs, but after like the initial acapella ending, it just goes on for a whole minute. Like just let me get to Cabinet Man, please. Cabinet Man is about a guy who puts his innards inside an arcade cabinet and kills people and stuff. It's got a good guitar and keyboard and is overall good, but the lyrics are mid, the vocals are mid, and the hook is mid. It's still good, but C tier for Cabinet Man. I already described No Eyed Girl in a flip note from a now unlisted video, so I'm just gonna play that again.
No Eyed Girl is about a dude who meets a girl made of antimatter with no eyes. His molecules literally scatter when he touches her, and despite all that, he loves her anyways, and eventually kisses her, which brings about the end of the world, and, the no-eyed people, but, he loved her, so he'd do it all again. How sweet.
I like the vocals and the lyrics, but for a love song, they don't sound very emotional at all. Neil sang with more passion and fucking Goosebumps. Goosebumps is a better love song than No Eyed Girl, and that's just weird. That being said, separate from it being a love song, the instruments are all good, and I like the vocoders. B tier. I love When He Died so much. It's about a guy who dies and his death makes a bunch of odd stuff happen and people discover things about him. I like the start with the wobbly cassette, the hook fucking slaps, and the part where it gets all quiet before Neil Cicerega screams in your ears is so fucking good, and it has no right to be. It's by far the most underrated song on Spirit Phone. S tier, obviously. Sweet Bot is about an old myth where someone would eat honey their whole life, then get buried in honey, then 100 years after that, their body would turn into a delicious, scrumptious treat with healing properties for all to enjoy. Now only $29.99 at Walmart. Problem was that the myth is more interesting than the song. Update, I changed my mind. I like Sweet Bot. It's good. B tier. Eighth Wonder is about a ghost mongoose named Jeff with a G, which is an actual absurd thing a family claimed they saw. And the song is great. It's got a good use of instruments and sounds, but the lyrics are where it really gets good. It's mostly just quotes or paraphrasing of things Jeff allegedly said, but they get shuffled around and they get said in a way that turn Eighth Wonder into a surprisingly sad song about an outcast spirit trapped on Earth, and the lyrics just really make this track. That said, for how amazing it is, it's a really easy song to get tired of from listening to it, as opposed to something like Reaganomics, and is similarly much less catchy. A tier for Eighth Wonder.
Hello, Earthling. I am an alien from another planet. At the present moment, I have changed into this mobile phone.
I'm about to make the Ancient Aliens fans really mad if they exist. Ancient Aliens is aggressively mid. It's about a caveman who sees an alien and doesn't know how to act or feel about something not from Earth, and I hate it because it's such a good concept for a song, and I feel like it could have been so much more than what we got. It starts off really cool and sounds like it would be a really good opening, but after a bit it just fizzles out and keeps going, like opening a can of soda, and for the first couple of sips it's good, but then it just goes flat and now you're drinking sugar water. The lyrics are also mid. Anyways, E tier. It would have gone in D, but I do like Sweet Bod more than I like it. Soft Fuzzy Man is about a cloud pervert who hits on a whole group of women at once, except just kidding, it's a metaphor for guys who think being Mr. Mystery will get them girls. The lyrics are good and I like the bridge and the ending. The song would probably be a nightmare for a completely balanced band to play. It would only be good for a live song for a band that's like, man, what are we supposed to play with a vocalist, 2 keyboardists, and a drummer? Oh man, hold on bro, I got the song. Yo! That's not saying the song is bad by any means, it's a good song. C tier for Soft Fuzzy Man. Okay, so you know how Spirit Phone kind of has the whole spirit thing going on and all the songs are about spooky things? Well, from this point on, it's kind of only kind of that. I mean, it's kind of up to interpretation on some of them, but I don't think anybody can argue that Reaganomics is really scary. I mean, Reagan is scary, but not in the same way that Lifetime Achievement Award is. As Your Father I Expressly Forbid is about a dad who verbally abuses his son and gets mad at a bunch of stuff. I like the song. It's got overlapping vocals and harmonies and the little chiptune hook it has. It's nice for a rock song about a screaming dad. A tier. A is for nothing. I Earn My Life is about a boomer who's a boomer. It's got good lyrics, it's got a good guitar, and a great flute solo. It's not a real flute, but it sounds enough like a flute. There isn't really much to say about this one, but I like it. A tier. Reaganomics is about Ronald Reagan and how he sucked, because he did. I love this song so much, it's so goddamn catchy, and I get that that's the point, it's made to be a catchy pop song, but I don't care. I know it's supposed to be dumb and catchy, and I like how dumb and catchy it is. It's got a good hook, good lyrics, good keys, good everything. The overlapping lyrics sound really nice to me, even if it makes it really impossible to sing two of the verses. Easy S tier. Man-Made Object is about a Wikipedia article of megastructures that are physically possible, but not really. Some interpretations see it as a guy being possessed to build a large structure that worships a deity, which is a good interpretation from the lyrics, but I like to think of it as just some guy who likes designing stuff. It's got good lyrics and vocals and the instruments, but there's not much to say about it other than that one high note. C tier. Spiral of Ants is about a phenomenon where ants get stuck in a feedback loop of their own pheromones and go into a circle until they all die. It's a not so subtle metaphor about society. The song is very good, but not in the way that songs like Reaganomics or Cabinet Man are. The vocals and keys aren't as catchy, but they come together to make a really good song. B tier. Alright, so that's the end of the main Spirit Phone album, but we do have a bunch of bonus tracks to go through, and I'm not going to be one of those losers who don't count the bonus tracks just because they're bonus tracks. Angel Fire is a fun little instrumental. It's nice and fast-paced, but there's nothing to write home about. C tier. Angry People is a really energetic song about people who are really angry all the time and they make evil babies and all the phones are ringing and there are bottles everywhere. It's a good song. I like the fast pace and vocals. B tier. Cabinet Man demo is Cabinet Man but slower, calmer, and without lyrics. It's nice that it's here, but I don't see anyone putting it onto their playlist or anything. D tier. Cat Axe is another fun instrumental, but this time it's about cats. Should have kept the dumb cat life hack lyrics, it would have been way higher. C tier for cats. Crisis Actors is about the shitty conspiracy that a bunch of tragedies are actually just performances by paid actors to control the people. Type of thing you would think about like once in class, but then be like, wait no, that's stupid, never mind. The song is nice, but I think it drags on for a bit too long. C tier for Crisis Actors. GeoCities is okay, it's another fun instrumental, but there's nothing to really say about it. D tier. Gravitron is good. I'm not sure if it would have been a good Gravity Falls opening with the way the intro animation is now, but it's still good. C tier. C tier is getting absolutely full with these bonus tracks. Kubrick and the Beast is good. It would have been a good opening to Spirit Phone if Neil had chosen to keep the instrumental opening thing going. I guess C tier. I forgot to put a ranking for it in the script. Moon's Request is a remix of one of the Gravity Falls openings Neil made, but one of the ones that isn't on this album. It's okay, Violin is nice, but it's just the same sentence over and over again, and it goes on way longer than I think it has the right to. D tier. Pizza Heroes is about pizza delivery anytime, anywhere. It's absurd and fast, and I like it. It's got a good synth stuff too. A tier for some reason. Redesign Your Logo is about Pepsi and the oversimplification of logos to meet some kind of weird quota where it can be liked by as many people as possible, but then it just kind of looks bad to everyone. I really like Redesign Your Logo. It's pretty calm, but then every few minutes you get a loud-ass guitar solo. Quick story, one time I was really tired and walking around listening to Redesign Your Logo, and I got to that one part where it kind of fades away before the loud-ass guitar solo. I was legit about to pass out, but the guitar solo was so loud it woke me up. S tier. Hey buddies, so I just realized I forgot to rank Reaganomics the whole time. Just pretend it's been in S tier the whole time and all of the tier list images. Okay, bye. I feel about the same about Sweet Bod Demo as I do the regular version. It sounds like one of those shitty pop song remixes you hear on the radio where they just match up a bunch of 2010s hits over a fast beat.
It goes on and on and on. Remind me of everything tonight.
D tier. When I first listened to You're at the Party, I thought it was mid, but I was dumb and stupid and dumb and wrong. The song is great. You're at the Party is about a loud party that keeps you up and invades your dreams, and it's also all just a dream, but it also isn't. I don't know how Neil considered this not finished to his liking, but he considered Sweet Bod completely fine, because that song sounds more unfinished than this one. It's a great paranormal track that would have fit great on the main Spirit Phone. A tier. And that is all of Spirit Phone ranked. Here's the full tier list. If you have any different opinions, feel free to yell at me in the comments, but I can't promise I will change my opinion at all. I've been wanting to make this video for like a month and I just never got around to it, so I'm glad I could make it. If you like this video, you might like some of the other things I make. I stream on Twitch sometimes, make music on Spotify from time to time, and you might like some of it. Anyways, enough shilling. This is the end of the video. Go watch something else.